Shalom Yasharallah. I'd like to begin by saying I want to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakakwadash, whom I worship. Double honors to my elder apostles of Great Millstone who taught me this word in sincerity and in truth and who rule well and are still on the highways, byways, and hedges and gaps. Alright, pushing this word, the true word of our Lord Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, so that they may receive their crowns of salvation. Salutations be to the hopeful elect that are doing the same thing, doing the work, so that they may receive their crowns of salvation. May the Lord grant you salvation. And salutations be to the great cloud of witnesses of Yahshua, who are watching and believing and are patiently waiting upon the second coming of our Lord, so that they may receive their salvation. So yeah, we're just gonna continue here. Part 10, and I'm going to play a recap of the ending of part 9, like I always do. You know, play the ending of the last part. All right, and we're just gonna continue. You know. In the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, you know. Look not for upon the earth, yeah, Esau, man, the wicked one, right?
And even he shall rule, whom they look not for that dwell upon the earth, and the fowls shall take their flight away together, and the Sodomitish sea shall cast out fish, and make a noise in the night, which many have not known, but they shall all hear the voice thereof. There shall be a confusion also in many places, and the fire shall be oft sent out again, and the wild beasts shall change their places, and menstruous women shall bring forth monsters, and salt waters shall be found in the sweet, and all friends shall destroy one another.
Yeah, that's talking about it's talking about the very last days, which we're living in. You know? It says, and friends shall fight against another. Yeah, that's talking about Esau fighting against Esau, Jake fighting against Jake. You know, total confusion amongst the people, rioting, insurrections, all these things, man. It says you shall find. It says you shall find salt waters, and salt water shall be found in the sweet. Meaning everything is just gonna be mixed up, messed up, and turned upside down. But who's doing that? Esau. They're polluting. That's going into like the pollution, man. They're polluting the waters, man. These chemical companies and stuff like that. You know, the sweet waters that's supposed to be sweet are polluted.
And salt waters shall be found in the sweet, and all friends shall destroy one another. Then shall wit hide itself, and understanding withdraw itself into his secret chamber, and shall be sought of many, and yet not be found. Then shall unrighteousness and incontinency be multiplied upon earth. One land also shall ask another, and say, Is righteousness that maketh a man righteous gone through thee? And it shall say, No. At the same time shall men hope, but nothing obtain. They shall labor, but their ways shall not prosper. To shew thee such tokens.
Yeah, so you know, just in a nutshell, speaking about wickedness totally increasing in these very last days, men seeking for righteousness and they can't find it. You know, and that's the time we're living in, man. You know, especially with all these crazy laws that the government passes for people just to do outright wickedness, man. You know, to live in an alternative lifestyle, to giving them protecting them with these laws. You know, giving them rights by these laws, right? Giving pedophiles rights. You know what I'm saying? allowing a 7 and 8-year-old to make their own choice in whether they want a sex change or not. You see? So this is a wicked ass world, man. So with that, stay tuned. We'll pick up 2nd ESDRAS, the 5th chapter and the 13th verse. Shalom.
To shew thee such tokens, I have leave, and if thou wilt pray again, and weep as now, and fast even days, thou shalt hear yet greater things. Then I awaked, and an extreme fearfulness went through all my body, and my mind was troubled, so that it fainted. So the angel that was come to talk with me held me, comforted me, and set me up upon my feet. And in the 2nd night it came to pass that Saladhiel the captain of the people came unto me, saying, Where hast thou been?
So after the angel, Uriel, was showing Esdras, you know, some of the mysteries of the Most High. After all that, he felt sick. He felt ill. You know, I believe he just read that he pretty much fainted, and the angel had to strengthen him. You know. So yeah, that's how deep the spiritual things of the Most High is, man. These bodies here are not able to handle, you know, the spiritual things of the Most High, you know. I believe earlier in chapter 4, Uriel was telling, or it was chapter 3, Uriel was telling Esdras, your vessel can't handle the spiritual things of the Most High. You know, he said, you can't even handle the things that are here on earth. How are you going to handle the things of the Most High, you know? So, yeah, that's how powerful it is, man. To know the deep. See, we only know, as it is written, right? We know in part, therefore we prophesy in part. See? But the part that was given unto us, we have that part 100%. And that's why you hear the Apostle Tahar and the other apostles and elders saying that we do have 100% truth. You know? Of the portion that was given unto us, man. So these other camps, they don't have the truth, man. Because they have lies mingled in with their because they have lies mingled in with what they're preaching, man. See? So though they bring out certain truths, like out the scriptures and stuff like that, but then tell a lie, then the whole thing's a lie. Understand? So we have 100% truth, man. You know? We bring out this word straight with no chaser. You know, no gimmicks. Alright? And we haven't sold out to any financiers. Alright? To the Illuminati and anybody who's trying to stop this word from being preached.
And in the 2nd night it came to pass that Saladhiel the captain of the people came unto me, saying, Where hast thou been? And why is thy countenance so heavy? Knowest thou not that Israel is committed unto thee in the land of their captivity? Up then, and eat bread, and forsake us not as the shepherd that leaveth his flock in the hands of cruel wolves. Then said I unto him, Go thy ways from me, and come not nigh me. And he heard what I said, and went from me. And so I fasted 7 days, mourning and weeping, like as Uriel the angel commanded me. And after 7 days, so it was that the thoughts of my heart were very grievous unto me again. And my soul recovered the spirit of understanding, and I began to talk with the Most High again, and said, O Lord that bearest rule of every wood of the earth, and of all the trees thereof, thou hast chosen thee one only vine, and of all lands of the whole world thou hast chosen thee one.
Yeah, and this is proof that the Most High has chosen special things unto himself, man, including us, the Israelites. And these Christians and these religions and these churches have tried to change that up. How you gonna change up what the Most High has chosen for himself, man? That's some proud, you know, proud ass people, wicked ass people, man. And that's why the Lord is sending a fire. Here it is, you think to change the word of the Most High, right? His prophecies, his promises, and even attempted to try to tell him what he should love. That he should love the whole world. No. When you read the scriptures, it clearly tells you he only chose one people unto himself. All the other nations are servants to the people that he chose. That's the way he set it up from the beginning. He's the Most High, man. And the Most High could do whatever the F he wants to do, man.
And of all lands of the whole world thou hast chosen thee one pit, and of all the flowers thereof one lily, and of all the depths of the sea thou hast filled thee one river, and of all builded cities thou hast hallowed sun unto thyself, and of all the fowls that are created thou hast named thee one dove, and of all the cattle that are made thou hast provided thee one sheep, and among all the multitudes of people thou hast gotten thee one people, and unto this people, whom thou lovest, thou gavest a law that is a...
It says, and among all the multitudes of people, right, thou hast chosen thee one people. So don't stand there and say, no, we are all children of God. No, 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 no. No, the hell you ain't. There's only one people that are the children and people of the Most High, man. And that is the children of Israel, and which today consists of, you know, the so-called minorities of America and of the world. Like, being specific though, is the so-called black people or Negro people, right, of America and scattered throughout the whole world. The so-called Latino people of Negro and Indian descent scattered throughout the Americas and throughout the whole world. The so-called Native American Indian peoples, all right, scattered throughout America and the whole world. So-called Seminole Indian people scattered throughout America and the whole world, man. These consist and comprise of the lost tribes of the nation of Israel. And the Most High is starting to wake them up and make them stand upon their feet, man, and shake the dust, which is the lies that Esau has put upon us and the labels that he's put upon us. We're shaking all that off, and we're putting back our true identity, that we are the children of Israel, man, and coming back to our inheritance. Okay?
And among all the multitudes of people thou hast gotten thee one people, and unto this people, whom thou lovest, thou gavest a law that is approved of all. And now, O Lord, why hast thou given this one people over unto many? And upon the one root hast thou prepared others, and why hast thou scattered thy only one people among many, and they which did gainsay thy...
Yeah, see? So Esdras wanted to know why he did that. Well, you know, but Esdras knew why. It was because Israel violated his laws, statutes, and commandments, man. You know, and the Most High really wanted to totally destroy us and raise up other people unto him, man. You know, but he was bound by his word and his promise that he gave unto his chosen men, man, to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. See? And he's bound by that, man. So the Lord repented of his anger against us, and he loved us again and chose out an elect amongst Israel that could worship him, man. You know, and those are going to be the men who are going to be right under Yahushua, right, in the kingdom, the governing body.
And they which did gainsay thy promises, and believed not thy covenants, have trodden them down. If thou didst so much hate thy people, yet shouldest thou punish them with thine own hands. Now when I had spoken these words, the angel that came to me the night afore was sent unto me, and said unto me, Hear me, and I will instruct thee, hearken to the thing that I say, and I shall tell thee more. And I said, Speak on, my Lord. Then said he unto me, Thou art sore troubled in mind for Israel's sake, lovest thou that people better than he that made them? And I said, No, Lord, but of very grief have I spoken, for my reins pain me every hour, while I labour to comprehend the way of the Most High, and to seek out part of his judgment. And he said unto me, Thou canst not. And I said, Wherefore, Lord? Whereunto was I born then? Or why was not my mother's womb then my grave, that I might not have seen the travail of Jacob, and the wearisome toil of the stock of Israel? And he said unto me, Number me the things that are not yet come, gather me together the dross that are scattered abroad, make me...
Alright, we're going to stop there. We'll pick up in 2nd Ezra, the 5th chapter, and the 36th verse. Shalom.